Hi guys, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to binging books. This is all I have to say right now. Just in such a reading mood at the moment, like the last couple of days. Honestly, it is mid-August, but this is already like my best reading month yet, just because I've been in such a good flow. I've had really good books and I just want to binge book after book. Do I have the time to binge book after book? No, but I do today. And so I thought I could vlog it. We're gonna have some book chats in this video. But right now it is like 9 a.m. and all I want to do is sit and read and of course drink my matcha. I started making my matcha with manuka honey, which I got in, did I say this before? I got manuka honey in Aldi the other day for $6.99 and it's like a good quality one. What the heck? Best matcha ever. My current read is Off the Deep End by Lucinda Berry. If you guys are new here, I freaking love Lucinda Berry books. She's my favorite thriller author of all time. I started this last night because I was in the mood for something spooky because I was home alone. Guys, I'm spooked. Yeah. I have maybe like 2 hours left, so I think we should sit down and binge this bitch. Guys, this is so good. This is so good. The book description is lying to your asses. So basically, here's the gag. Here's the book description that I read. We're following a mom. She gets into a car accident. Her kid, her son, is in the back seat, and her like neighbor's son is also in the car with them. She thinks she grabs her son to save, but she doesn't. She grabs the neighbor's kid. And her son dies. And I was like, okay. And then a couple months later, the neighbor's son goes missing. And I was like, okay, this is like, just sounds like a basic preface for a thriller, like nothing crazy. However, pretty early on into the story, we find out that our mother and the neighbor's son, they started having a bit of a relationship of sorts. Not necessarily romantic, but just weird. And so now that he's gone missing, they all assume it was her. And also, this is also like all at the start of the book, at the same time, there's a serial killer who's snatching up boys in the same way that the neighbor's son went missing. So it's like, obviously it was the serial killer, but the boy's mom is like, no, it was the crazy woman who was in the car crash with him. So it's like a whole like whodunit kind of, but also like what's going on, but also like what happened. It's so good. I'm really loving it. Okay, I'm halfway through. It says 52%. Let's do this thing. Lucinda Berry, you are insane. You're insane. I would rate that book maybe 5 stars, low-key. That was insane. That was so twisty. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say right now. She just writes books that are so fucked up. It's so interesting to me because I love thrillers. Obviously, I read a lot of thrillers, but I really find that most thrillers, like, they have similar patterns that are quite easy to predict. But that's the thing with Lucinda Berry, like her books are so twisted. Like I can never see where it's going. I always have my own theories, of course, and it's never what I expect it to be. I mean, sometimes it is, but in this case, it definitely wasn't. Like it had me hooked. It had me hooked and I really didn't expect to love this book as much as I did. I still think The Perfect Child was her best book. And I also loved When She Returned. I read that last week, but this is up there. Like this was even better than When She Returned. Oh my god, it was so weird. Like, what the fuck? That was really good. I think I'm gonna have a bit of a break and just do a workout. I haven't worked out in a while and I need to shower and wash my hair. Then we're gonna do another book. I don't know what I want to read next, if I want to do physical or Kindle. I don't know, I have to think about it, but I really have to digest this book. This was insane. Like, girl, what the fuck? What the fuck, bruh? Anyway. That was really good. I already did this clip before, but this angle low-key kind of eats. I just washed my hair, obviously. I'm giving Singing in the Rain. Why do I keep making Luna references lately? Am I missing them? A few hours have passed. I did my workout, washed my hair. I did a side quest where I like went through all my old clothes. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. It is now time to read. I have decided that I really want to go and sit outside and tan while I read, but the sun hasn't hit the balcony yet, so I have to wait a little while. I made a decaf coffee. I started the school reunion like 2 seconds ago. Literally 2 seconds ago. This is by Shalini, Boland. I don't know if I said her name right. I don't know this book. I don't know this author. I don't know anything. As you can guess by the title, it's about a girl. She goes to her school reunion and I guess shit gets sinister at some point. It doesn't really say anything more than that. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm excited. I hope it's like a fast-paced sort of thriller. By the sound of it, I'm not sure if it will be, but we'll see. I'm feeling so good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about today. Remember when I was all like, I'm gonna sit outside and tan? It started raining. Cool. So I decided to treat myself. I got sushi. I'm so excited. I've not had sushi in so long. I don't even remember. This is my favorite sushi place. I saw a girl on TikTok post herself having sushi and I was like, wait, I should have sushi. It's my day off. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, but what? This is awesomeness TV. Like, excited. 55%. I have an hour and a half left. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. It's interesting. The description of the book I gave you was pretty accurate, but there's more perspective of this random other guy, and you're just kind of like, how does this come into play? And then eventually you kind of go like, I think I know how this comes into play. What is my neighbor doing? Whatever. I think I have like a prediction of why we're getting this POV and I'm excited to see. But now it's actually the night of the reunion and shit's going down, you know what I mean? Shit has started to hit the fan. Not really, but it's getting like, we're getting there. It's pretty suspenseful. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my sushi and read. I love sushi! Yes! Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. I'll update you once something cool happens in the book. I don't know. Wait. So massive, okay, crazy, I look insane. Massive update. There was a huge plot twist just now. There was a moment at the beginning where I thought that's what could happen, but then I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And now I'm going back and I'm like, does it make sense? I really have to... I still think it's gonna go down the route that I thought it did, or it was going to, whatever. But I'm like really trying to wrap my head around this. I need to go back and like rethink of the entire book so far. Thoughts are being thoughts. I fell asleep. But I finished. I am here post-nap, post-tanning, post-showering, post-doing my skincare. Yeah, life is good. Imagine the day I've had, low-key. Finished my first book, ate my sushi, finished my second book, fell asleep, sat outside and tanned. I was doing some work. Iconic queen. And then, yeah, just showered, did my skincare, and now I'm in bed. It is 5:30. Might be the best day of my life. Stanley cup filled up with ice. Mind you, it's like 30 degrees today. 32, that's crazy. I think I need some TV time. I'm gonna put on the TV in a second and start pondering which book I want to read. These are the book options. I'm gonna think about what I want to pick up. But in terms of the school reunion, this was a lot of fun. I should low-key take my hair now. I washed it and put it straight up. That's cool. But it's overstimulating me. This was fun. It was kind of predictable, but also good. The major plot twist, like I said, it was predictable. Like, I thought of it, but then I was like, nah, she's not gonna do that. Like, that makes no sense. And then she did it, and I was gagged. Gag city. So I would say it was a 4-star overall. It was fun. Like, I had a lot of fun reading it. And yeah, maybe, like, I'm pondering. I don't know if it's a 3 or 4-star, but I did have a good time. So I don't know. I should just give it 4 stars, I feel like. Be generous. But yeah, the school reunion. If you're in the mood for something quick and easy, go for it. It was good crack. Anyway, I love my tripod. Me and my tripod were like this. Like, best thing I ever bought. I didn't buy it, my dad bought it for me. Anyway, I'm gonna ponder what to read and maybe also look in the Kindle store. There is something else I want to do. I'm feeling fantasy though. I'm not sure. I need to do what's the last book in, I don't know what that series is even called, in the Kindred's Curse saga. I want to do the last book soon, but I know that one's fat, so I'm a bit scared to start that one, but it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. Grill the Grid, new episode. Don't mind if I do. See ya. Hot chocolate. Started my book. I'm also watching a rom-com. I don't care. I'm doing both. I started the Ballad of Never After, and can I just say I love when sequels do a proper job of explaining the lore once again in a way where it's not overly explained, but we are getting a proper explanation because I know I only read this book a week ago, but if you ask me anything about the freaking, what's it called? The what is it called? No, the Valerie Arch. No idea, but she did explain it in a paragraph. Shout out Stephanie. I really do appreciate stuff like this because there's so many fantasy worlds. They all have their own thing going on. Love you, Stephanie. I can't wait to read Caraval and stuff like that. Like Lark, those ones. Also, I have fan cast Jax as the actor who does Jeremiah, but like the improved version. You get me. The plot twist around page 50 is insane. I didn't expect you-know-who to be you-know-who. That's crazy, and I didn't put two and two together. Nice job, Stephanie. Good morning. I got 200 pages into this book last night and then woke up like about an hour ago and started reading again while I was having my coffee and talking to my mom and stuff. I'm now on page 275 and I could feel myself falling asleep, which is not good. So I got some eye patches in the hope that it will keep me up, and I thought I would turn on the camera and update you guys again in the hopes that it will keep me up. I have a bit of time before I have to start getting ready, but I'm so into the story right now, so I want to keep reading. There was just a scene where one of the characters was injured and another one had to like clean their wounds. I haven't read a like trope like that in a while, and it was so good. I ate it up. So good. Like this tastes like awesomeness TV. Oh no! I found an arm in my bed. That means Moomin died. Where's my Moomin? Wait, where's my... Wait, where's my bookmark? Moomin! No, it's Moomin's tail. Moomin's missing a tail. Oh my days. That's... Oh my days. A sad day indeed. I look insane. It's 30 minutes later. Can you explain to me why I'm done? Time did not exist with this book. I don't know how I finished it so quickly. Like last night when I was reading, like 5 minutes would pass and I would look up and I've read like 10 pages. Like it makes no sense. But it was just so fast paced. It was incredible. I'm like coming off a high right now. I just made some breakfast. This is my breakfast obsession. I don't know if I spoke about this yet. Stewed apples and yogurt and almond butter. But this is like insane stuff. I wonder. I gave the first one 5 stars. I wish I had given it 4 stars because this was better. So I feel like I should change my ratings and do 4 stars, 5 stars. Is everyone in agreement? Because this was so much fun. Also, it had time travel. Yeah. And it was done in a fun way. Like I didn't hate it. I love time travel. Y'all don't get it. That was so sick. Check out my yogurt. When I started reading it yesterday, I realized quickly that I made a mistake. I was like, I'm actually not in the mood for this. So I read the first 70 pages while watching a movie, which granted that does make things a bit harder, but they were so slow. I was so bored, which is why I was watching a movie. But then afterwards, it just got so good. Oh my god, I feel like a crazy scientist because I'm raving about it so much. But it was so good. This was awesome. I can't believe I binged this so quickly though. I need to buy the 3rd book today. I'm gonna do that. We'll see if I read it straight away. But it ended so good, like I need to keep reading low-key. I wish I could spend all day reading again, but unfortunately I do. Luckily I have the day off, but I do have a lot of social plans today, so there won't be a lot of reading. That will give me some time to digest all the books I've read in the last 24 hours because I read too many. Like, what the heck? Awesome. That was awesome. Anyway, I will update you guys next time I pick up a book. Who knows when that will be. I have forgotten to give you a reading update simply because I wasn't really, I don't know. I mean, I was reading, but I was reading very casually, like just before bed, because the last few days have been so busy that I wasn't enjoying myself reading. Like, I was just doing it to fall asleep, if that makes sense. But I started a new book. This is the wrong one. I have this open for my TikTok. Hold on. Ooh, my neighbors are getting into it, girl. They might just kill each other. So I have started Keep Your Friends Close by Lucinda Berry. If you know anything about me, it is that I love Lucinda Berry books. I talk about her in almost every video. This has been a real disappointment. It's not good, guys. It's not good. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not nearly as good as her other books. I don't know what's going on in this, but this is boring. Dare I say I'm bored. I still love her writing style, so that's why I'm like not DNFing this or anything, because it's not a bad book. It's just in comparison to what her books usually are, this is not even in the same tier. Like, this is ridiculous. The gag with Lucinda Berry is that either the premise of the book is just insane, or she'll just drop in some insane shit in the middle of it. In this case, I'm waiting for that to happen. I have been waiting for that to happen, but now I'm halfway through the book and nothing has happened. We are following a group of friends. They're like these rich moms. I'm gonna say friends like this because they're not really friends. They're these rich moms. They have like a mom group. They meet in the group. They do things amongst themselves. They have a party and one of them drowns. And that's it. That's literally it. It's like a bit of a whodunit, and the people are so boring. There was one twist last night that was spicing things up a little, but the way it was done, I just didn't give a fuck. And I also just don't give a fuck about the characters. They're all like, oh my god, I don't like any of them. So I'm not having a good time with this book, but like I'm still gonna finish it. Maybe it'll gag me. Like, I'm still holding out hope because this has never happened before. This is unheard of for Mrs. Berry. Like, she usually gags me, and I also thought this book would be better because it's been so high in my recommendations, not only in my like on my Kindle, but also in the general ratings. This is rated quite high, so I thought this would be sick as fuck. Do not, I repeat, do not confuse this book with The Best of Friends. Different book, really good book. Keep Your Friends Close, entirely different. I keep mixing them up and I'm scared I'll say like the wrong title because the other book is really good. And it's also one of her books. Anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to give you a bit of a reading update. I'm going to continue doing some work. Like, these days are crazy and busy, but I want to get back into like binging a book. I am itching to do a Freedom McFadden soon, even though I know that it's just gonna end up being the same thing over again, where I'm like, this is not good and I'm bored and it's not twisty enough and I can see it coming. But I don't know, something about me is like, I have the itch. I just love suffering. I don't know. Anyway, reading update over. Oh my days. Okay, the reflection ain't slaying. Let's just take these up for a second. It's a bit later, but I got ready for bed and I did some work as well. I've had a really productive Monday, which is awesome because I've been low-key not my productive girl era lately. But you don't care because you're here to see me binge read some books. It's a Monday, by the way. That's why I feel like I slayed. Okay, I feel like I slayed for the Monday. I slayed my Monday away, so now I get to read. And now my camera's dying. That's so cool. I got a San Pellegrino. These are my favorites, but I haven't had one in ages. Like, the last time you would have seen me had one of these on camera was like the last time I had one of these. You know what I mean? It's been a while. But they have my favorite flavor today. The purple one. I couldn't resist. I'm so sick and tired of number one, screens, which is why I'm going to put on my glasses. Number two, seeing myself, because I was editing a lot. So, very excited to read. It's like 8 p.m. right now, I think. I have 50% left of this book, about 2 hours left. Oh, it's exactly 8 p.m. That slays. And I'm just gonna dig in and we'll see how far I get into it. I do have to go to bed early tonight because I have an early shift tomorrow, but I hope that This starts to get good. Anytime now, anytime would be great. All right, this is an insane shot, but just work with me, okay? Bear with me here. It's about an hour and a half later and I just finished the book. I'm gonna gua sha right now because I'm trying to get back into gua shaing. So let me just gua sha while I discuss my findings. First of all, let me open up my lymph nodes. I'm gonna start off by saying I did not like that book. I just didn't like that book whatsoever because it was boring. Like I was bored. I was bored reading it and I'm so shook because number one, like I'm just surprised that I disliked a Lucinda Berry book. I mean, the day had to come at one point, didn't it? I just didn't think it would happen with this book. Because why am I looking at the ratings afterwards? Like I just logged it onto my Fable and my Goodreads to see like what the general rating was, because I did think this was a pretty popular book, at least on Amazon it is. And I was right, like, oh my god, this is such high ratings. I'm so shocked that I disliked it so much. Rated it 2 stars. On Fable, 6% of ratings were 2 stars. Do you know how little that is? 6%. Oh my god, it was mostly like 3 and 4 stars. I'm just so... Am I a hater? Like, am I the problem? But let's actually talk about the book. So it's basically like a murder mystery. I think I already explained it. There's a bunch of different POVs, like textbook Lucinda Berry, really. But the problem I had with this one was there was nothing about it was freaky. I think that's what I love about her writing is, well, first of all, it's really easy to digest, which is why I didn't give it 1 star, because this was still written the same way. I still loved it. I felt it was so boring, and like the twists we did have, I just was so unbothered by. Like, I just didn't give a fuck. Nothing had me gagged, you know what I mean? Like, they were supposed to gag me, but they didn't. I don't think I would recommend it. I'm shook how many people loved it. But then I'm like, I'm so bad because I always will do this with authors. I will just compare them to their other works, which I don't know if I feel like there's a discussion to be had around that topic and like whether that's fair and whether that's even necessary. Like, do I need to do that? Can't I just look at it as its own work? And when I do that, it is a better book, but I'm just like, I know she can do better than this, you know what I mean? So then I was just kind of disappointed. It's hard not to compare things. Yeah, I don't know. If you're gonna read a Lucinda Berry book, do not read Keep Your Friends Close. Like, it was mid as fuck. But yeah, it's like bedtime now, obviously, which is why I'm like getting ready for bed. And now I might pick up something else, or I might watch TV. I think if I do pick something up tonight, it will be a book. What is it called, bruh? A Curse for True Love. That is the sequel. No, that is the 3rd book in that series. What is the series actually called? I have no idea, but the Once Upon a Broken Heart book was the first one. What is this called? I don't know. Oh, but something exciting happened. I read you know what I'm talking about. Like, I read the 2nd book in this video, right? I feel like all my vlogs are merging into one, so I don't know what I did in this video, but I think I read The Ballad of Never After in this video. I'm gonna pick this up next, I think, which I think is also the final one in the series, but I'm not sure. I don't really know much about the series. Like, I've just gone into it blindly. I don't know anything about Stephanie Garber's other books. I really want to read Caraval. I've been meaning to read that for ages, but I keep putting it off. And so I've been getting a lot of like feedback because I keep posting about these books that I should read it and that it's so good. And I've been asking you guys, like, should I wait for the fall time? Because in my head, it's like more of a winter read, and everyone was like, yes. And then I had someone on my Fable today tell me that Jax, the character in this book, which I love, is also in that series. What? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Bruh. Now I have to pick it up immediately, but I'm still gonna wait. I'm listening. I'm obeying. Submissive queen. I will wait for fall, but I'll probably, you know, not really wait for it to get cold. I'll just wait for September 1st. Okay, I'm getting insane. I'm gonna end this clip, bruh. See you tomorrow. All y'all, good evening, good night, good evening, good night. I have lost the plot. I have lost the plot when it comes to this video. I've made the executive decision to shut the fuck up. I just got done editing last week's video, and then I was like, okay, let me go through the footage of this vlog because I have no idea what happened. And I went into it thinking, oh, I'm gonna vlog for maybe a day or two. It's been way too long. It's been way too long. So I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on the last book that we're discussing in this video, which is, matter of fact, what is it? A Curse for True Love. Oh my days. So we did read the second part of the series in this vlog. I did end up starting this last night when we last spoke. I got 126 pages in. Not very far, but I still have opinions. Let me give a yap sesh right now because I still have opinions regardless. Amazing. Amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and give a massive spoiler. So if you haven't read this series, just click off the video now, okay? It doesn't matter. Just know it's good. For those who have decided to stay, you are the chosen ones. The last one finished off not only on a cliffhanger with her fucking losing her memories, but also with time travel. I love time travel. I love when a book does time travel, or any piece of media really, and they do it well. Oh my days. And I liked it. I really quite enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun and I didn't see it coming. It did lead to her losing all her memory, and I was like, okay, memory loss trope, I don't want to read that. I don't think it's going to be good. Wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Amazing. Amazing. What's awesome about this one is that we have like different POVs, which we did not have in the other two books, which I'm loving. And I was so smart and I knew straight away from the first chapter because it said Evangeline, and I was like, that girl, that means we're gonna get a Jack's POV, and we did. I waited for it today and we finally did. It was so good. It's so good. Good. And now they've like met again. That's where the part I'm at. He's like met her again, and she's starting to be like, oh my god, who's this dude? He's like, oh, I'm the archer, you don't need to worry about it, baby girl. Amazingness. I cannot freaking wait to finish. But I have made the executive decision, like I said, to shut the fuck up because I have just been making this video for like way too long. So I'm going to end this one and start a new one tomorrow where we will finish this together. Okay? Okay. I have a really fun video idea. So, well, it's not low-key, I stole it, but I will be giving credit, so it's fine. You guys don't give a fuck. Like, you couldn't care less. I'm going to go ahead and say bye. I love you. Make sure to like and subscribe. I can really use it. I can really use it. I have like 2 subscribers, but I love both of you. With all of that being said, love ya. Don't look at my missing nail. Love ya.